In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, education in the Philippines has undergone a profound transformation, shifting from traditional classroom to virtual learning platforms. And now, we're going to explore the challenges, opportunities, and consequences of this shift, aiming to provide insights for educators, policymakers, and stakeholders in the country's education sector. Forced to adapt swiftly to the new normal, educational institutions in the Philippines transition from in-person to online learning. Virtual learning platforms such as video conferencing tools and educational apps became the primary medium for education delivery. However, this transition presented challenges, with the digital divide being a significant hurdle. Many students, particularly in rural or marginalized areas, face difficulties accessing devices and reliable internet connectivity. Educators also grappled with the learning curve, adapting to online teaching methods and dealing with technical skills and internet access limitations. Despite the challenges, virtual learning brought about remarkable opportunities. It enabled access to education for individual constrained by geographical or personal circumstances. Teachers embrace multimedia resources and interactive platforms, enhancing their teaching techniques. The flexible and self-paced nature of virtual learning empowers students to take control of their education, fostering skills like self-discipline and time management. Our term paper, titled Navigating the New Normal, analyzing the impact of virtual learning on the Philippines' higher education, the post-pandemic educational landscape, aims to comprehensively analyze the impact of virtual learning on higher education in the post-pandemic Philippines. Our study explores various aspects, including technological infrastructure, access to devices and the internet, teacher training, student engagement, and overall effectiveness. By examining the incorporation and effects of virtual learning, the researchers seek to provide valuable insights and recommendations for educators, policymakers, and stakeholders. Our study aimed to identify best practices, address barriers, and contribute to the ongoing discourse on creating sustainable and inclusive virtual learning environment in the Philippines. Through this comprehensive analysis, the researchers strive to inform crucial decisions, paving the way for a resilient and transformed education landscape that meets the evolving needs of students and educators in the post-pandemic era.
Good afternoon. In today's education news, a groundbreaking study is set to delve into the issues and trends of virtual learning in the post-pandemic educational landscape of the Philippines. This research uniquely focuses on how Filipino college students navigated virtual learning during and after the pandemic, shedding light on their adaptation to new online learning environments. Let's take a closer look. The study aims to explore the experiences of Filipino college students with virtual learning, concentrating on their adjustment to the new educational landscape shaped by the pandemic. It also aims to analyze the broader trends and issues of virtual learning in the country. However, it's important to note the study's limitations. Firstly, the focus on the digital divide and accessibility issues may not provide a thorough examination of the specific barriers faced by marginalized communities, potentially requiring further research. Additionally, the study is less concerned with technical details and more focused on the broader effects of virtual learning, examining its impact on learning outcomes and the overall educational environment. Another limitation acknowledges time constraints, indicating that the study might need to include the most recent developments in virtual learning and thoroughly examine emerging trends. The study also stresses how specific its context applies to the Philippines and issues a warning that its conclusions and findings may not apply to circumstances outside the country. Finally, the study focuses on the concrete benefits of technology for college students' educational experiences, leaving aside an exploration of the moral implications of virtual learning. Despite these limitations, the study is poised to provide valuable insights into the challenges and trends of virtual learning in the Philippines. The research team hopes that their findings will contribute to ongoing discussions surrounding education in the post-pandemic era. Stay tuned as we eagerly await the release of this comprehensive study promising to shape the discourse on virtual learning in the Philippines. In today's Education Spotlight, we explore the transformative impact of virtual learning in the Philippines, spurred by the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. From the rapid shift to online platforms to the emergence of innovative learning styles, the education landscape has witnessed significant changes. Our in-depth coverage begins now. The COVID-19 pandemic prompted schools and universities in the Philippines to close physical campuses for safety reasons. In response, virtual learning emerged as a lifeline, enabling students to continue their education from the safety of their homes. Teachers leveraged technology to create virtual classrooms, deliver lectures, and provide resources, opening up new possibilities for innovative and inclusive learning environments. The transition to virtual learning required educators to adapt teaching strategies. Challenges such as creating engaging virtual lessons, effective assessment strategies, and maintaining a sense of community were faced. However, this shift also brought about opportunities for educators to explore new teaching methods, incorporate multimedia resources, and foster independent learning among students. Educational tools became indispensable during the pandemic, with smartphones, laptops, and tablets empowering students to access resources and engage with their coursework. A study from Cavite State University emphasized the pivotal role of these devices in facilitating remote learning, with positive feedback regarding their efficiency and enhancing the learning experience. Various e-learning resources reshaped the educational landscape, with mobile applications, YouTube, e-books, and digital libraries playing crucial roles. These resources promoted flexible learning, self-directed learning, and expanded the scope of knowledge acquisition. While acknowledging the challenges, the study highlighted the overall positive impact of these tools, emphasizing the need for continued investment in technological infrastructure. Professor Nina Calaca of CHED's Technical Working Group identified 5 key factors for successful virtual learning. First is learner readiness, second, faculty readiness, third, content material readiness, fourth, interdisciplinary readiness, and lastly, institutional readiness. Assessing and addressing these factors are crucial for effective adaptation to virtual learning. Teacher preparedness is paramount in the post-pandemic era, requiring the integration of technology into traditional teaching methods. As face-to-face classes resume, teachers play a crucial role in ensuring a smooth transition. Cabello et al. Emphasized the importance of teacher adaptability and readiness to address academic and emotional impacts on students. Blended learning, combining face-to-face and online components, has become vital for maintaining educational continuity while ensuring safety. It offers personalized learning experiences, enhances critical thinking skills, and promotes flexibility and adaptability. Effective use of online platforms, web servers, messenger apps, and email fosters engagement and interaction in blended learning environments. Virtual learning in the Philippines is witnessing a trend towards the development and enhancement of learning styles. Students now have the flexibility to choose the learning styles that suits them the best, fostering a deeper understanding of materials. The popularity of video lessons, offering a visual and auditory experience, and the rise of online courses have further transformed the learning landscape, making education more accessible and dynamic. As we witness these significant shifts in the educational landscape of the Philippines, it's clear that the virtual learning has not only become a necessity but also a catalyst for innovation and adaptability. Stay tuned for more updates on the evolving world of education. Reporting live, John Kale Apolinar.
Tonight, we delve into the challenges of virtual learning adaptation in the Philippines, examining the hurdles faced by both educators and students in the shift from traditional classroom to online platforms. As the education landscape undergoes a significant transformation, we explore the impact of slow internet connectivity, gadget unavailability, and the future limitations on the learning experience. The transition to virtual learning in the Philippines has brought to light a major obstacle: slow internet connectivity. In a country where a stable internet connection is crucial for virtual learning, the challenges posed by a sluggish Wi-Fi connection have impacted students' performance and engagement. The high cost of internet installation further limits access, leaving some students struggling to afford even basic connectivity. The instability of the connection, depending on the user's location and reliance on the prepaid loads, has led to disparities in virtual learning experiences. Gadget unavailability has emerged as another critical barrier to virtual learning. The inability to access electronic devices like laptops, tablets, and smartphones necessary for online education creates a divide among students. According to a survey, a lack of digital equipment proved to be a significant hindrance for many students transitioning to online learning. The financial constraints faced by families during the pandemic have resulted in students dropping out of school due to the inability to afford the gadgets required for virtual education. While online learning platforms have become prevalent, feature limitations pose a challenge for educators and students alike. Some widely used platforms, like Google Meet, impose time constraints on meeting unless users subscribe to premium plans. These limitations, such as 60-minute time cap on group meetings, affect the continuity of class discussion and hamper students' attention spans. The debate over drawbacks and benefits of online learning continues, with educators seeking ways to enhance virtual instruction despite these feature limitations. As Philippines grapples with the challenge of virtual learning, it is clear that addressing issues such as slow internet connectivity, gadget unavailability, and future limitations is crucial for creating an inclusive and effective online education. Stay tuned as we explore potential solutions and initiatives aimed to overcome these obstacles. Reporting live, Ken Ashley Basibas.
Good evening. Tonight we delve into the comprehensive findings of recent study that shed light into the multifaceted impact of virtual learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. The study underscored the positive contribution of virtual learning, but also addresses persistent challenges and inequalities faced by the student. Let's explore the key takeaways. The study's conclusion resonates with the positive aspect of virtual learning, showcasing how it played a pivotal role in helping students during the COVID-19 pandemic. By facilitating continuous education, creating inclusive and innovative learning environments, and fostering independence and adaptability, virtual learning emerged as a critical tool in maintaining educational continuity. Notably, the use of educational resources like laptops, smartphones, and e-learning materials significantly eased the transition to remote learning, ensuring continuity and enhancing the overall learning experience. However, despite this advancement, the study highlights persistent difficulties and inequalities. Issues such as unreliable internet connection and unavailability of required devices resulted in disparities in students' educational experiences. The study identifies key elements crucial for successful implementation of virtual learning: institutional readiness, learner and faculty preparedness, content material preparedness, and interdisciplinary coordination are essential components. Moreover, the post-pandemic education landscape emphasized the critical role of teacher readiness and ongoing adaptation. Blended learner emerged as a crucial strategy for preserving academic continuity, offering customized learning opportunities and enhancing critical thinking abilities. The study underscored the importance of balanced approach that combines face-to-face instruction with online components. Success in virtual learning is significantly dependent on the accessibility and equity of digital platforms such as Facebook, Google, and Zoom. The study also noted patterns in learning preferences, highlighting the growing acceptance of online video courses on platforms like YouTube. However, the study does not shy away from acknowledging persistent challenges. Issues like slow internet access, unavailability of devices, and feature restrictions in online communication platforms continue to impact student participation and experiences. The study concludes with recommendations for continual improvement in virtual learning environment. fixing connectivity problem, offering assistance for device availability, and improving feature accessibility are emphasized as an essential steps as we reflect on the findings of this study. It becomes evident that while virtual learning has brought about transformative changes, addressing challenges, and ensuring inclusivity remain key priorities. Reporting live, Angeline Flores.